Yeah.
All right, Shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites. Come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America. To tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the children of Israel. But before we begin, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Hey, man, it's been a hell of a year, man. And we at the end of this thing, man. All right? Me and the brothers was talking off camera. You know, we was speaking off camera, and shit, from COVID getting put to death, to kick off the year, to the said perils ravaging this place around the world, you know, to the what is that, the crisis as far as at the shipping port. Hey, man, it's been a hell of a year. The Lord Yahweh Shah is working in the earth, man. You can't dispute it. You know, he's bringing judgment on a high level. All right, you got something?
Yeah, Ezekiel 7, verse 5. Thus said the Lord, power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come.
Yeah, man, evil and only evil. There's nothing good coming to Babylon. This place is on a downward spiral. Go ahead.
And end is come, the end is come, and watching for thee, behold, it is come.
See, it's an appointed time. And you approaching your appointed time, you saw the end of your rulership, the end of your kingdom. Can you get a second Ezra 6? And we fast approaching. That's why you see now another feather in the cap of demonization, right? I knew something wrong. Bitch, wasn't nothing wrong. That's why they didn't take you serious, ho. Now they was overzealous, of course, and that's part of the story. Okay, but yeah, you're not gonna be able to come at us on some carnal shit, because the Lord then set up His men to be on carnal. All right, He set them to be spiritual. You got that out? Start at 7.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows?
Yeah, we ain't gonna be the end of Esau's rulership and the beginning of Jacob. Well, guess what? We're approaching that. It's fastly approaching, man. Prophecies are playing out. The words of Yahweh Shai, all right, are coming to pass. Yahweh Shai are coming to pass. Okay? Go ahead,
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Go ahead.
For Esau is the end of the world.
Yeah, Esau is the end of the world. This current age, this current rulership. Right? Go ahead.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
And that's what we're fastly approaching, man. The beginning of that follows. Year of the hastening of the coming of Yahweh Shai. You don't see how many things that played out? Earthquakes, tornadoes, volcanoes. Oh, the chariots. Come on, man. You had so much so that you got the Pentagon admitting that they're doing studies, task force. Well, we at the end of this thing, man. You got that.
Yeah, come Matthew 24 and verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be?
Yep.
And what should be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
Yeah, the end of the world. Can you get that word world? Yeah, man, the end of the world. You know? So what are going to be the things, the tokens, the signs that play out of the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai, right?
Yeah, that word world in the Greek 164, ion, it says forever, an unbroken age, perpetuity, eternity, the world's universe, a period of time.
See, a period of time, age. This is Esau's period of time to be in power. Okay? So what we read about in 2nd Ezra 6, this is his time. And it's fastly approaching to the end. That's why this devil trying to get ready to come down with great wrath. All right, the persecution getting hot and heavy. All right, yeah, and now they're gonna, you know, you had Biden say earlier, if your family have extreme views, turn them in. You know, know, he said that a couple months ago. So now we're going to that point. They're going to tie that in where it just happened to those 3 Hebrew Israelites, right? This is how this devil works. Gradualism. You see it building up. Back in Matthew 24. Yeah, man. We're at the end of this thing. So Yahushua is going to lay it out. And again, this was an intimate setting. All right? Everybody can hear the gospel. Can they understand the gospel? You know, if you don't have understanding, it's not going to profit you. Right? You got it out.
Matthew 24 and verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Hey, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many.
Yeah, the Lord said many going to be deceived. The way of truth is going to be hidden. Go ahead.
And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Oh, we ain't even mixing that. You got China talking smack to U.S. about Taiwan. You got Russia talking smack to the United States about Ukraine. Talking about if you add another one close to our border, we going to do something. These wars and rumors of wars. Go ahead.
It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yep, the end is not yet. Why? Because we got to go through these trials and tribulations real quick. Hold that. Give me Acts 14 and 22. All right, even us knowing the story, we know what the Lord has entailed. All right, we know we're going to have to go through trials and tribulations. That's the, what is that? That's the portion of Israel. You know? Lord willing, you get that. You got that? Okay. Go ahead.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 14, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith.
Yeah, exhorting them to continue in the faith. You got to continue in this thing. Go ahead.
And that we must through much tribulation.
Must through much tribulation. It's a must. It's guaranteed. Go ahead.
Enter into the kingdom of Yahweh.
See? So when Yahushua said, read that again.
You come, Matthew 24 and 6.
Yep.
And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
So all these things, the trials and tribulations, is going to have to come to pass too. The persecution, the wars and rumors of wars, right? You got it out.
Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine.
Woo! I'm telling you, man, that famine. All right, and it's a man-made famine, orchestrated by Yahweh Shah. I'm telling you, man. You scoffers, man. Oh, that nigga, excuse me, that guy rapped the news. Man, we don't do no ad hominem. You know, you want to be a scoffer where the Lord is paying you back. You reaping what you sowed. You got that.
Come, verse, let's see, and famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Woo, earthquakes in diverse places. Ain't all of these things occurring? It could be occurring as we speak. You got it out.
It says, all these are the beginning of sorrow.
See, it's just the beginning, man. Meaning what? Through much tribulation, you're going to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Can you get 2 Ezra 7 and 3? Can you read verse 1? Yeah, keep going.
All right, Matthew 24 and 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you.
Yeah, the Lord said this ain't going to happen, man. Somebody gonna be delivered up. Go ahead. Now this happened to the apostles, all right, but everything is reincarnated, including scenario. Go ahead.
And you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
Yeah. You telling them they going into slavery for the crimes they committed? Of course they gonna be upset. We telling them our power gonna come back and deliver us from them? Of course they gonna be upset. Go ahead, Al.
And then shall many be offended and shall betray one another.
Oh, it's really because we have the testimony of Yahushua. This is prophecy when we speaking. And these things are coming to pass. And they pissed. There's nothing they can do. What is that, 2 Ezra 2? The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee. That's why you see them on this demonization campaign again. They trying to, they pulling their strings. It's gonna be, they just gonna have to goddamn come with the sword. That's what they gonna have to do. They gonna have to fabricate some huge event and then just come with the sword without even having all the facts. That's what this devil gonna have to do. You got it, Al.
Yeah, Khan, it goes on to say, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall arise, and shall deceive many. Verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Hey man, that's what you're saying too. Iniquity is abounding, the love of many is waxing cold. The brother said that during Thanksgiving, the guy shot and killed his mom, got out in the midst of traffic and started killing everybody. You know, you got the dude put to death his ex-girlfriend and then go put to death his wife. You know, you got women starving out their children and leaving their dead corpses in the damn room. Man, the love of many is waxing cold. We at the end of this thing, man. You know, and that's what we got to realize through much tribulation. All right, this not going to be an easy road. All right, it's not going to be something that you're going to easily make it through. We're going to need Yahweh Shah. Right?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 3. And I said, speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow, and like a river, who then could go into the sea to look upon it.
That is sea is a metaphor for the kingdom of heaven, right? It's set in a narrow place. Go ahead.
And to rule it.
Go ahead.
If he went not through the narrow,
go ahead.
How could he come into the broad?
Continue.
There is also another thing. A city is built.
Another analogy for the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
And set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things.
Go ahead.
The entrance thereof is narrow. And is set in a dangerous place to fall.
The entrance thereof is narrow again, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. America, Babylon the Great, man, where your lust can be fulfilled at your goddamn fingertips, man. You order food, you can order liquor now. You can even order box. All your lust can be filled here in Babylon the Great. Go ahead, I mean, shit, that's what we had. We had the famous place on the planet. We're the famous place ever in the scriptures, man. You know? Babylon. Mystery Babylon. The great whore. You know? Go ahead.
Like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water.
Go ahead.
And one only path between them both.
And one only path between them both. Leaning on that it's going to be a certain doctrine that's going to lead to life. There's only one path, all right? And the brothers make a beautiful analogy. It wasn't more than one ark during the time of Noah. You ain't just missed this one and got on that one. No, if you weren't on the ark that the Lord had Noah construct, you were dead. Point blank period. You know? Go ahead,
Even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once.
So small that one man go there at once. Meaning what? You gonna have to follow somebody, man. You're not gonna blaze a trail to the kingdom. You know? Like this guy, Rap the News. He was going extremely hard against our Lord, Yahweh Shah, man. Extremely hard. You know? So much so, you can see how he offended. And the Lord just didn't get him. He got his son and his mama. You know how Jay feel about their mama. Mama. Yeah, man. That's the power that we dealing with. Again, that's the power that we dealing with. So this path, terrible. You know, you good? So this path that we're embarking on, we're gonna need Yahweh Shah to guide us through the said peril. You got something?
We get 1 Peter 4:17. It says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, where shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel? Showing that, hey, there is a straight path that the Lord has set out for you to follow in order for you to be delivered. So if you don't obey the gospel, then where you gonna end up at, man? All right, you're gonna be led off into destruction. So that's what the scripture's saying, right? That straight path.
Yeah, they said what? It's gonna begin at the house of the Lord. You know, those ones who know they're Israel. You know, that's why this dude is getting it, because he greatly offended. Okay, you got it.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Through much trial and tribulation. Go ahead.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Go ahead.
For they shall waste and take away their goods,
Go ahead.
and cast them out of their houses.
Go ahead.
Then shall they be known, who are my chosen.
Because them the ones the Lord gonna preserve, man. when folks get cast out, all right, sedition hits, then what? The Lord then you gonna know who are his chosen. Because they're gonna be protected. Go ahead,
And they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
See? Go ahead.
Hear, O ye my beloved,
Yup.
saith the Lord.
Go ahead.
Behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
Yeah, the days that see the Lord is telling us. These words are for now. You know, the days of trouble are at hand. Go ahead.
But I will deliver you from the same.
See that? The Lord said he's going to deliver us from those same days of trouble, which he's bringing. So it behooves all of us to stay on the right side of Yahweh Shah before he really get down. We done seen an inkling of it, a portion of it, right? But the Lord is, hey man, 2022 is going to be a hell of a year. I'm telling you, all the things that are set to pop off. Oh, even the MOTB, you know, being made what is that? A news story, yeah, broadcasted throughout it. Broadcasted for now having your medical information. It had already been broadcast where it would contain your money. So now what? See, the Lord is making things happen, man. And if you're paying attention, all right? Go back to second issue. If you're paying attention, I have to read the rest of that slide. If you're paying attention, you see we quickly approaching the coming of our power. Y'all hold the precept? I'm gonna get to you. I got you. Yeah, finish that out right quick. Then we go to the second issue. Okay. Finish that out.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt.
Go ahead.
For the Most High is your guide.
See? For the Most High is your guide. We're going to need him. What does the Lord's Prayer say? Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Read that from the top again.
Come. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt.
Yeah, man, that's another thing. Do not doubt the Lord. Whatever it's saying, Ecclesiastes 2. He that is not believing will not be defended. Therefore, we not be defended. Yeah, the Lord said, be ye not afraid, neither doubt. Now, we know that in these carnal bodies that we're going to be in the flesh, but then we got to remember the precepts. We got to remember the precept. Tell this nigga can't defend it. You got it?
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 2? I mean, Ecclesiastes 2? Yeah, get that.
This Iraq 2 and 13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted,
Yep.
for he believeth not.
Yep.
Therefore shall he not be defended.
So neither be afraid, neither doubt. Again, we know we in the flesh, so it gonna come up. But then you gotta remember the precept. It's gonna be a precept to deliver you, man. You gonna remind the Lord, hey Lord, you said my servant shall eat. You said teeth of wild beasts, you're gonna be in league with the stones of the field, with the beasts of the field. You know?
It's Iraq 2 and 17. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls
Yup.
in his sight.
Read that again.
Sirach 2 and 17. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts
Yep.
and humble their souls in his sight.
Yeah, repair their mind and humble their what?
Their souls in his sight.
And humble their soul in his sight. All right? That's what the hopeful elect going to do. They're going to come back to Yahweh Shah with a humble, contrite spirit. Go ahead.
Saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord.
Woo! Go ahead.
And not into the hands of men.
See that? Go ahead.
For as his
Majesty
is, so is his mercy.
That's right, man. But we're going to depend on Yahweh Shah, man. We ain't going to take that thing. We ain't going to take that thing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah. Lord willing, he have us to endure. You know? We're going to depend on Yahweh Shah to lead us through all these said perils. All right? Let's move on. Go ahead.
And Be ye not afraid, neither doubt,
Yep.
for the Most High is your guide,
Yep.
and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts.
See my commandments and precepts. You gonna have to remember precept. When the enemy come in like the flood, the Lord gonna lift up a standard. And it can be as simple as you just quoting that, and then all of a sudden you just disappear.
That's that thought.
Yeah, that's that thought. That precept. That's why this thing gotta be in you. You got a precept? Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 34, and I'm starting at verse 12. It says, I was oft times in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things.
Yep.
The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in him.
See that? The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live because what?
For their hope is in him
See that? Go ahead.
that saveth them.
Woo! Go ahead.
Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear, nor be afraid, for he is his hope.
Yep.
Blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord.
Yep.
To whom doeth he look, and who is his strength?
Yep.
For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him.
Yeah, what is that about? You gotta fear the Lord, man. Period. The fear of the Lord is gonna bring you to life. You gotta understand, you don't have Jake dumbass out there shooting fucking pistols tonight. You know? Same old stupid shit. And somebody gonna get struck in the head with a bullet coming down with high velocity. They don't fear the Lord, man. You would think twice about doing some crazy ass shit like that. But Jake and his folly, he's gonna do that. Jake, you gonna when the shit pop off, Lord willing next year, you gonna wish you had them fucking rounds. You corner niggas gonna wish you had them rounds. Go ahead,
He is their mighty protection
Yep.
and strong state,
Yep.
a defense from heat,
Woo! Go ahead.
and a cover from the sun,
Woo! Go ahead.
and noon, a preservation from stumbling, and a help from falling.
Yeah. Got help from falling. Come on, man. Go ahead.
He raises up the soul
Yep.
and lightens the eyes. He giveth health, life, and blessing.
See that? That's coming from fearing the Lord, man. You got a precept?
I
Go ahead.
wanted to add, that's because I was listening to you on the road going earlier, and he kind of went into that tree.
Yeah, that Green Bay tree coming to life.
Basically, man, that protection from the heat.
Yeah.
They just say, need that shade.
Yeah.
And they're going to protect you from that heat.
Yeah.
That heat's all going to bring.
Yeah, that and those ICBM missiles.
Yeah.
And that concentrated laser fire on the conclusion of the whole matter, man. You know? You got your precept out?
Oh, no, I
So
dropped.
you pass? Okay, cut. Let me get your precept.
Second Ezra 9 and 7.
See, that's the spirit.
And everyone
We get, yeah, that Lord, yeah. Lord wanted to come out here, him hold it. He was already holding it. Go ahead and bring it out. Matter of fact, start at the top. Yeah. See, that's spirit. Lord said, hey, I need this to come out right now. Right now. You know? I've been called for it. And he got it through the spirit already. I was holding it. That spirit said, all right, son, go ahead.
Second Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me this and said, measure thou the time diligently.
And how are the times being measured diligently? How are the times are being measured diligently? Through the signs, through the tokens. Go ahead.
Measure the
Oh, slack it, through the prophecies. Go ahead.
measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before,
Go ahead.
then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
See, the Lord said when you start to see these things, this is going to be the time where he's going to visit the world which he made. And how is he visiting? By the way of these earthquakes, these plagues, this pestilence, right? Sedition, right? Again, we're in the midst, like the brother said earlier, we're in the midst of Ezekiel 9 and 4, all right? Both maids and little children and women. Oh yeah, it's a lot of death angels sitting there ready to slay. Go ahead,
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world,
Yep.
thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from days that were before thee,
That's right. Go ahead.
even from the beginning.
Go ahead. What the Lord say, he declared the end from the beginning. All these, just like you read Ezekiel chapter 7, is at a point in time, you got to get there. The Lord had already declared it. So we watching the signs pass, right? For those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, you very well know what time we in. You get that 1 Thessalonians 5. God. Go ahead, Al.
For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end,
Yep.
and the end is manifest.
Yeah, the end is manifest. It's made known. It's clearly being able to be seen. Right? Go ahead.
Even so, the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs.
Yeah, endings and effects and signs. All right? We know the summer is not from the signs. From all the things that are going on in the earth. Man, there's been so many damn uproars of the people, we couldn't even report on them all. You know, we started out the year reporting on them, but now it's to the point where you can't report on everything going on. That's the Lord working in the earth. That's how we know. Matter of fact, get that out.
It's like it pretty much became a norm.
Yeah.
You know, those uproars.
Yeah, the uproars, the volcanoes, the earthquakes, the pestilence. And that's the new normal. You know? It's the signs of this bitch decaying. You got it out.
Yeah, come 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Yep.
For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
See, for the times and seasons, we know what season we in. We know we at the end of this man's rulership. Because all the signs are pointing to it. You got it out.
For when they shall say peace and safety,
Yeah.
sudden destruction comes upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
And they shall not escape. This nigga Fauci. This nigga said during Thanksgiving, yeah, gather with your family. Do that now. All of a sudden, don't gather with your family. Well, this nigga don't know what's going on. You know? At one point in time, he said peace and safety. Well, sudden destruction is going to come upon you. It's approaching quickly. You know? You know what I'm saying? Which one? Where you at? Oh, second years? Okay, kind. Go ahead. Go ahead, Al.
It's like, and the God of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. God. You know, and so the Lord's gonna guide the righteous, man. You know, the ones that keep his laws, commandments, and statutes, man, to the best of their ability. You know, and like I said, you know, it's the precept. You know, a precept's gonna save you. You know, in the time of famine, because we know a famine coming. You know, well, we're gonna need to remember. You know, the Lord, you said, my servant shall eat.
Yep.
You know, we're gonna need these precepts. You know, they're all in their time. You know,
Yeah, they go back to them foolish verses.
huh?
You know, they done spent up their oil. You know? Now they gonna, hey, them followers of Rap the News. Give us some of your oil. Go to him and buy and sell. go to somebody else. That's what we're gonna tell you. You want to follow this false prophet, even though all the information is out there, telling you the right doctrine of Yahweh shall shout. You refuse to hearken. So the Lord gonna feed you with the fruit of your own doings. Hold that in Proverbs. Go ahead.
Yeah, come 2 Edis 2 in verse 26. As for the servants whom I have given thee,
Yep.
there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number.
See, the Lord is already letting us know that certain servants that serve him in spirit and in truth, they're going to be saved, man, through all the trials and tribulations. Go ahead.
It says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh,
See?
others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Ooh, see? Go ahead.
It says, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's a precept to remember. The Lord said they're going to be sorry, but you're going to be merry and have abundance during the time of trouble. You know? Go ahead, Al. That's bad.
Bad.
Go
Verse
ahead.
28,
Yep.
comfort.
Yeah, comfort. Yeah.
It says, verse 28, the heathen shall envy thee,
Woo, see?
But they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord.
Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Shah dictates the going and coming of men. He's one orchestrating. He may have had them where they dead set mad at you, but he had to give you food.
Right. It's our spirit.
That's the power that we dealing with. The king of the universe.
Your enemies be at peace with you.
Yeah.
Let it please, Lord. Come on.
And you seen that a little bit, you know, with certain slaves doing slavery, you know, escaping. What do they call it? The Underground Railroad, you know? Well, the Lord had put the spirit on certain Edomites to help Jake, you know, escape. Guess what? The Lord gonna do that again. We just read it. Go ahead.
Son, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom cries without.
Yep.
She uttereth her voice in the streets.
Yep.
She cried in the chief place of concord.
So you other people you other congregation followers of these other people, you heard the word. It's been presented to you. Anytime one of your so-called leaders come up with a false doctrine, it's being shot down through the spirit of power Yahweh Shah. So wisdom is crying without. She is uttering her voice in the streets. Go ahead.
In the openings of the gates, in the city, she uttereth her words, saying, how long,
Yep.
ye simple ones,
Yeah, how long you simple ones? Go ahead.
will ye love simplicity?
Yep.
And the scorners delight in their scorn.
Ooh, and that dude rapped the new, he delighted in his scorn. That dude, down. He was very vehemently enjoying coming up against the prophet. That's like that dude who was cussing out King David. You know, he was vehemently coming against who the Lord had anointed. But the Lord is so cold with it, he set the scenario up. He got paid back later by King Solomon. King Solomon set the scenario, if you leave your house at any time, I'm gonna put you to death. And then later his servant ran away from him.
Yeah.
And he went to go get his servant. And King Solomon said, didn't I surely tell you I'm gonna put you to death? Come on, man.
The Lord ain't bullshit.
Oh, God, yeah, that was a commandment from Yahweh Shah. And he put him to death. Okay?
And fools hate knowledge.
Yep, and fools hate knowledge. That dude is a straight up fool, man, a straight up scoffer. And what they say, whips off of the backs of fools, something along them lines, I'm paraphrasing, or scorners, or backs of scorners, whips off. He's getting a scourge right now, laying up in the hospital bed. And you know they ain't gonna give him the news of his son throwing up blood, or his mama, you know, in the ICU. Oh, the Lord is hitting this dude, man.
He probably praying to Yahweh Shah right now, man. The Lord ain't answering that nigga. You know?
Ooh, that's cold. That's bad right there. Cause he know the name. Then you got guys that follow him actually coming on elders and apostle comment board quoting Yahweh Shah. But nigga, you don't believe in Yahweh Shah. So you can't use Yahweh Shah words to defend this nigga. Period. You got it now. Yeah, man. We're in a time of great judgment. And it's being manifest. Oh shit, we ain't even talked about the rappers. Over 100 rappers, wasn't it? I think it was over 100 rappers this year. How many?
Said they died.
Yeah, they died.
Damn.
Yeah, look that up real quick. Do it.
There's a lot of niggas that, you know, they ain't out there like that.
Give me your precept.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Hey, you look that up for me.
I basically going based on them niggas that know.
Yeah.
2 Peter 2:21, it says, for it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness
Yeah.
than after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them.
Yeah, to turn from the holy commandment, man. It's an order. Yahweh Shah say you teach this way. And if you don't, I'm gonna put you to death. The same way you did old boy.
Real simple.
Yeah, real simple. That's it on that? Come. Yeah? Come, go ahead. Yeah, look up how many rappers have been put to
It just
died.
got the mainstream. It just ain't 20.
20?
Yeah.
Yeah, that mainstream. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been way more than that.
I remember
You know.
female rapper died.
How many female rappers died?
I know one for sure. She was rapper / model.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them, man. You got these certain celebrities. All right, these what do they call them? Influencers.
Oh yeah.
You know, they getting put to death.
Instagram model.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah,
How about the bitch that got her bottom lip ripped off by the dog?
Yeah, I saw that.
You know? I mean, that's great judgment. Her whole persona was in her beauty. And the Lord took that away. And left her alive to look at herself every day.
Made a fan of that shit too. And put it on social media.
Ooh, kind. Before everybody. That's bad. And that's another thing. The Lord show you his judgment. You ain't just hearing about it, you see it.
Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
And that's what you saying. You ain't got no excuse. Give me St. John 15:22. You ain't got no excuse. Read that again.
Turn you at my reproof.
Yep.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
And that's why you have no excuse. Because the Lord is pouring out his spirit. He's making it evident. He's making it known. You got it? Go ahead.
St. John 15:22. If I had not come and spoken unto them,
See? Go ahead.
they had not sinned.
Yep.
Now they have no cloak for their sin.
And that's why people are being put to death on a high level. You got DC Young Fly talking about here, Israelite. You know, Kanye West, Tribe of Judah. And that's all that's going to lead to somebody looking up who the 12 tribes are, trying to get some information. Well, now you have no cloak. Because the Lord that came and spoke to you. It don't matter. He give you a little bit of it. Now, it's up to the Lord to put the spirit on you to go into it further. You know, to believe the report. And if you don't believe the whole report, you will be put to death. That, yeah, come. Yeah, that narrow path. It leads to life. Go ahead, I mean, narrow path, man. A lot of people are not going to get it. You got it,
I will make known my words unto you.
See? Go ahead.
Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Go ahead.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
Yep.
Would not, Salaki, and would not of my reproof.
So you just mocked the prophets of the Lord, right? You said at not all his counsel and with none of his reproof. You ain't want to take correction. Go ahead.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
Yep.
I will mock when your fear comes.
And that's what you said, man. The Lord is mocking you through his men. When your fear comes. Oh, the brother had sent me a video of the Eve who made a TikTok. Her ass got put out the homeless. Man, the Lord brings some judgment, man. You don't see it now, but you're going to see it manifest. This is a seed right now. And when you start seeing that thing on news daily, then you're like, oh shit, but it's going to be too late. And we know some people going to come in at the last hour. But on that TikTok, she got put out the homeless shelter and was living on the floor of McDonald's.
Yeah, in front of McDonald's.
In front of McDonald's with her 2 kids. The bitch chose McDonald's. Worst place you can eat at. But see, that shows you, man, the Lord is not playing. It behooves you to repent. And if you repent, offend less. But we're not going to be perfect in these corruptible bodies, man. That's another thing. If you think you whole, you don't need a physician. Shit, we need Yahushua, man. We need Yahushua. We hope that he, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Yahushua, we hope that we can protect him. That's how serious this thing is, man. And at the time that we're seeking him, we're seeking him early. So in the later, we won't be destroyed with the world. You know? You got a precept? Go ahead.
It's Revelation 22:11.
Go ahead.
He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
Yeah.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Yep.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
Yeah, endure, man. And those ones that can't get it, that scoff at the reproof of the Lord when His Spirit is being poured out to you, keep being your wicked self. Don't come on our comment board trying to get a meal. As soon as you pop up, we see the Yisrael and the Yael and the praise Yah, we gonna block your ass. Get you off the comment board. And you may be able to listen, but you still won't be able to get understanding because the Lord done blocked that. Go ahead.
And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
That's right, man. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me.
Yep.
To every man according as his work shall be.
Yeah, to give every man according to as his work shall be. Whatever you sown, you're gonna reap that. You've been sowing wickedness, false doctrine. They went down a one way, a wrong way down the one way. See, that's the second time that, yeah, taking the wrong path. That's beautiful. Damn. See that? Damn. Oh, yeah, turn you at my reproof. You was taking the wrong path. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 13. I am Alpha and Omega,
Yep.
the beginning and the end,
Yep.
the first and the last.
Yeah, you have a shot, right? Go ahead.
14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life.
See that? That you have right. If you ain't even trying to obey the Lord, you ain't gonna have right to the tree of life. Go ahead.
And may enter in through the gates into the city.
Yeah, man. That's what I hope is. That was it on that. Go ahead.
Come. When your fear cometh as desolation,
Yeah.
and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind,
Hell, you best believe them folks in Kentucky, they was scared as hell when that tornado was hitting. Their desolation came as a whirlwind. You know? And there's so much judgment going out, you can't even wrap your mind around it. Go ahead, Al.
when distress and anguish cometh upon you,
Yeah, oh, the woman that was in the parking lot of the McDonald's was in distress and anguish. Man, and you know she scarred. Yeah, see, and that's something that the brother Elder Rum had hit me to. These people who we seeing being broadcast and being talked about the prophet, you know, at some point in time they came up against the men of the Lord. They scoffed, you know, and the Lord is putting their judgment on Front Street. He's making it known for everybody. And then when a brother do a video about a certain topic and this person got put to death, well, that's the Lord keying you in on that story to broadcast their death. We might not know what they did, but the Lord do, you know? And that's read it again.
come. When your fear cometh as desolation,
Yeah,
and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind,
go ahead.
when distress and anguish cometh upon you,
Man, I'm telling you, we approaching them times. Distress and anguish. Go ahead.
then shall they call upon me.
Oh, hey, like you said, he was, you know, he back. He probably on the dog. Outside. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, the Lord had already gave you plenty of warnings. What is that in Proverbs? He who is often reproved, harden of his neck. Suddenly. You know, that dude didn't think he was gonna be in the hospital this week. Shit. Lord did though. We had already had it planned out. That's the power that we serve, man. That's why you better fear the Lord. You better fear the Lord, man. You're gonna put your ass to death. Go ahead, Al.
But I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
See? They gonna be seeking the Lord. He ain't gonna be found in them. Go ahead, Al.
For that they hated knowledge
Yup.
and did not choose the fear of the Lord.
Go ahead.
They were none of my counsel.
And that's another thing, man. You have the audacity to speak against our Lord Yahushua and his men. You don't have the fear of the Lord, man. What is that? Kiss the Son. The Lord said unto my Lord, sit down at my right hand. What is that, man? Man. And that's why the Lord got your ass where you at now. Laid up in the hospital bed. Period. Go ahead, Al.
They despise all my reproof
And this ain't so much about him, but he's been put on the front street to let you know to fear the Lord. Go ahead, Al.
They were not of my counsel. They despise all my reproof.
Yeah, he who despises the word shall suddenly be destroyed. I think that's what it say, right? What is that? Proverbs 13 and 13?
By the word shall be destroyed.
Yeah, shall be destroyed. Go ahead, Al.
Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way.
Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way. Go ahead.
And be filled with their own devices.
That's right, man. You're going to reap what you sow. You've been sowing foolishness and wickedness into the world, you're going to reap that. Go ahead.
For the turning away of the simple shall slay them,
Go ahead.
and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
Yeah, man. The prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Go ahead.
But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely.
Come on, man. You actually hearken to what the Lord say do. You understand it, and actually he's causing you to do it. Shall what? Dwell safely. The scriptures are plain. Go ahead.
And shall be quiet from fear of evil.
That's a beautiful hope. You got a precept?
Got some back. That comes Proverbs 12 and verse 21. There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief.
Woo! No. Read that again, Salaki.
There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief.
See that? The wicked is going to be filled with mischief, but the Lord said the just is going to be protected. No? You're going to eat of the fruit of your own way, your own doings. What you got, Al? One more verse on that? Yeah. Okay, good. Go ahead.
Revelation 22:14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, they that have the right, Salaki, that they may have the right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city.
Go ahead.
Verse 15. For without are dogs, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie.
Yeah, anybody outside this circle. All right? Anybody outside the true gospel of Yahweh Shah he's set up in the earth. You're going to be without. You're going to die. That's what the Lord is telling you. You got a precept out? Go ahead.
This second Ezra 9 and 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works.
Did we ever read all the way down on that?
No, we never get down to 7.
Yeah, we got to go back to that. Matter of fact, let me let I get it right here. Start at verse 2. Second Ezra 9 and 2. Yeah. See? Over 200 rappers died last year. See that? Yeah, I gotta put it on the comment board. Hey man, the Lord is getting down, man. Some of them being broadcast, others are not, but the Lord is getting down in the earth. And it ain't up for debate. We know who doing. What the scriptures say, I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal, I the Lord do all these things. He's claiming responsibility. And that's another thing with these people, man. They don't know the Lord, so they don't know the fear of the Lord. They don't know the Lord is poised to destroy you, man. He has a date set, an appointed time for you to receive destruction or deliverance. Because the Lord gonna put you in that scenario, and we finna get into it. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and let's read it. Let's let the words of the Lord speak.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Go ahead.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs.
Continue.
And everyone that shall be saved.
Yeah, see, the Lord he built it up. He said the end is made manifest. Now, everyone is going to be saved. Now, go ahead.
And shall be able to escape by his work. and by faith,
Yep.
whereby ye have believed.
Yeah, if you have faith, you're gonna produce works. And if you produce works, you gotta have faith. Right? Go ahead.
Shall be preserved from the said perils.
See, shall be preserved from the said perils. They're telling you we're in the midst of danger. If you being preserved from something, that means something around you. Can somebody simple Google definition of the word preserve? Matter of fact, let me see if I can do it. Yeah, man. We got to be preserved from the said perils. All right, that word preserve, it says maintain something in its original or existing estate. Some of the similar words: conserve, protect. We're gonna need you, how about shout to protect us from the said perils, right? Go ahead, Al.
And shall see my salvation in my land.
Salakia, one of the other words is maintain, take care of, keep, safeguard. Let's get this word safeguard. Hold up. It says that word safeguard, one of the similar words to preserve, it says a measure taken to protect someone or something or to prevent something undesirable. It says similar words: protection, defense, guard. We're gonna need you, how about y'all to guard us from the destruction that he's bringing. Read that from the top.
And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said peril, and shall see my salvation in my land.
Go ahead.
And within my border.
Yeah, that's the culmination of it. Being in our own land, being at peace, being at rest. Right? Go ahead, Al.
For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Woo! Sanctified them from me from the beginning. So those certain spirits was meant to get it from the beginning. All right? Is more on that? Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
See that? They gonna be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways. Go ahead.
And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
And that's what you other camps mainly who we speaking on. You cast the words of the Lord away despitefully. Even though it's being poured out, man. And there's no other camp you can watch right now, man. I ain't putting up videos around the clock. I just seen Apostle Rolla had went live. Second time he went live today, man. See, the spirit is being poured out. And there's no cloaks. You finished. If you ain't dealing, all right, in the correct doctrine of Yahweh Shah, you done. Because the scriptures say it's going to be folks to say, Lord, Lord. And you going to say, I never knew you. Meaning what? They ain't had the correct doctrine. They had the name. That's how critical this small path is. You know? It's a great journey that we have embarked on, man. You know? Things in the world don't affect us like they affect you. Yeah, right. This nigga's talking about Narubu.
Pray for that nigga.
Come on, man. You gotta pray for that nigga.
Pray for these niggas, man.
Come on, man. See, the Lord is making things manifest now. You mockers, you scoffers. All right, the Lord is putting you on Front Street in front of everybody, giving you a public display. Now, if he end up being put to death, you know, it's the Lord. But his situation right now is also the Lord. Because he ain't want to hearken. Go ahead, Al.
Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
Yeah, shall dwell in torments. That's your resting state. Like the cuz at the McDonald's. How you get kicked out of homeless shelter? What did you do to get kicked out the homeless shelter? And Eve probably got a funky ass mouth, you know. You don't tell me my kids gonna lay right here. They said, bitch, get out. But the bitch had enough sense to put it on TikTok and shit. Bitch, you ain't gotta, you know Eve got a, man, she one of them, you can see it. You can hear from the way she speak. One of them goddamn ghetto hoes. But you dwelling in torments right now. Hey, man, that's a small microcosm of what's going on, man. I seen a video. And see, that's the Lord laughing at you. Of Eve, and it's always Eve. Put it on TikTok. Oh, we're homeless now. We're living in the car. We haven't ate in 2 days. We don't have any money for gas. Well, you dwelling in torments. Lord is jacking you up. Why? Because you don't want to hearken. You don't want to listen. You want to continue to be rebellious. Well, the Lord got something for you. Go ahead,
Come. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised
and
it.
that lets you know it's about understanding. You can hear the words, but if you don't understand, it's not going to profit you. Can you get Hebrews 4:2?
The book of Hebrews, chapter 4 and verse 2.
Again, this word ain't going to profit you if you don't have the faith to understand. Go ahead, Al.
It says, for unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them.
Go ahead.
But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
See, they ain't see where it was going to lead to life. They were still stuck on Esau. And they ain't believe in the words of Yahweh Shah. They ain't had the faith. Ultimately, that's why you're going to be destroyed. Understanding will get you killed. What is the old adage? Curiosity killed the cat. Not having understanding of this word is going to destroy you. What is that? Get that in 2nd Ezra 7. The Lord has given straight command. The such as came. 7:21, ain't it? Yeah, man. That's 2nd Ezra 7. That go in. I ain't gonna lie. A whole chapter. Man, we ain't even finished that in 2nd Ezra 7. Matter of fact, yeah, that's the spirit. I got to get that. Read up in that where it say, even so is Israel's portion. Started like 2nd Ezra 7, I want to say, and 10. And then we'll jump down to 21.
Come, 2nd Ezra 7 and 10. And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
So you're going to have to go through the trials and tribulation. Even so is Israel's portion. Right. That's it on that. Go ahead.
Verse 11, because for their sakes I made the world, and when Adam transgressed my statutes.
Okay, that was it. Jump down 21. Yeah, man, it's like it. Yeah, even so is Israel's portion. Meaning what? You're going to have to go through these trials and tribulations. The said peril to make it into the kingdom of heaven. That's the lot that you're going to have. You got it out.
2nd Ezra 7 and 21, for the Most High had given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
What they should observe to avoid punishment. The punishment is coming. What you gonna do to observe to getting that ass whooped by the Lord? That's what he laying out. A big ass whoop. You're gonna be hit with a little stripes, or you're gonna get your head lopped off with a damn axe, or sword. That's what the Lord is bringing, man. He's bringing death and destruction. But the Lord has given us straight commandment what we should do. He's laid out the blueprint, the path, as you said earlier. Go ahead, Al.
The same must know it after death by pain.
Yeah, the same must know it. See, they despise the word. They wouldn't turn it to reproof. But the Lord said the same must know it after death by pain. Oh, that's what Isaiah asked. Isaiah 6 and I think like 11, he said, how long, Lord? He said, till the cities be utterly wasted. That's when they gonna get it. They ain't gonna get it until then. They gonna know it after what? Death by pain. Go ahead, Al.
And therefore, be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created.
So we really ain't caring about you folks that's perishing, man. We really are on the search for the elect. So we can get the hell out of here. That's it. Either you here or you for better. If you here, we're one step closer to the kingdom. Because the Lord said he has a certain number already set. You know, 2/3 are going to die here in America, and 1/3 are going to be saved. He has some appointed to the teeth of wild beasts, some appointed to the famine, some appointed to the captivity. You know, you got a precept out? What you go?
Psalm 9:16.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's good.
Psalm 9:16.
Yep.
The Lord is known by the judgment which he executes.
Yeah, see that? The Lord is known by the judgment which he executed. And that's how you people gonna get to know him, after death by pain. You're gonna come before the Heavenly Father, you like, oh shit. You literally gonna be like, oh shit, they were right. You're gonna know it after death by pain. Read that again from the top.
Psalms 9:16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executed.
Yep. Go ahead.
The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands.
Yep, the wicked is snared in the work of his own hand. Higgy say lie. You know? But the Lord, you're going to get to know the Lord, Yahweh Shah. Because his name is being exalted in the planet Earth. What is that? Get that in Habakkuk 2. I believe in like 16. Start at verse 1.
Yeah, Sirach, or Ecclesiastes 36:1. Have mercy upon us, O Lord power.
Yeah, that's what we asking the Lord, to have mercy upon us. If you don't know what to pray for, if you don't know what to ask the Lord for, then you're not praying in the right way. You're not praying in a way that's going to lead to salvation. We ask the Lord to have mercy upon us, because we know he's bringing the wrath and the destruction. Go ahead, Al.
And behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee.
See that? They don't fear the Lord. But we asking the Lord to send his fear, and he is sending his fear. We got all these things occurring at the same time, man. It couldn't be nothing but the Lord Yahweh by his man. Right? Go ahead, Al.
Lift up thy hand against the strange nations,
Yep.
and let them see thy power.
Yeah, go ahead.
As thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among us before us.
Yeah, man, the Lord is sanctifying us. He's separating us. All right? He's separating us from these people before them. And he's going to be magnified in them before us. That's why you see guys like Rap the News being put on Front Street. The Lord is being magnified in them. That was another person almost went down the wrong way. They almost turned right. See that? Spirit of the Lord. Go ahead now.
Verse 6. Let's see. Now verse 5. And let them know thee as we have known thee.
Yeah, how we know the Lord? Through his judgments. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, we know we was put on slavery, cargo slave ships, brought over here to America to serve our captivity, man. It's a prison sentence. The 2/3 of our people, all right, mainly here in America, because 2/3 gonna be put away, but our people ain't calling out for the Lord to save them. They're not calling out for Yahweh Shah. They don't even realize they in a prison. They don't realize they in an internment camp, man. They just wanna make it to the next year. I can't wait till this pandemic stops. It's just gonna get worse. It's not gonna stop. You got it.
It says that there is no power but only thou, O Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai.
Yeah, ain't no fucking Buddha. no Islam. No sweet Jeebus. None of that shit. There's only power is Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Go ahead,
Verse 6. Show new signs and make other strange wonders.
Oh man, I seen the story about the fish.
Yep, the fish.
Raining fish at Texarkana in Texas. They actually rained fish on the last day of their wicked ass years. It rained fish. That's part of those, what is it, strange signs?
Strange signs.
Yep. You know, them having to admit that the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of the Lord, that's a strange sign to them. But we know what it means. We know that the Lord is getting ready to execute his judgment on this place.
It says, glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works, raise up indignation, and pour out wrath, take away the adversary, and destroy the enemy.
Woo! Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. That's what the Lord is doing. He's hitting this place with scourges after scourge after scourge. So much so you ain't gonna be able to get up from this damn jab. The Lord is just boom, jab, jab, body shot, jab, body shot, body shot. And then that bitch finna get ready to go down. You know, it's gonna be piss and blood in a minute. All the body shots the Lord giving this play, man. Yeah, bye, 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 bye. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Why you better fear the Lord? He's ready and poised to kill you. Go ahead,
Yeah, Sirach 36 and verse 8. Sake the time short.
Yep.
Remember the covenant.
Woo! Sake the time short. That's why we hastening the coming of Yahweh Shah. Beautifully, beautifully titled this year, man. It's so much prophecy that popped off. It's ridiculous. Well, sake the time short. Hastening the coming of Yahweh Shah. Go ahead,
Yeah, remember the covenant and let them declare thy wondrous works.
And hey, that's what you're saying. We declaring the wonderful works of Yahweh Shah. Whereas by rappers dying in plane crashes, man, that's a grievous death, man. You 100,000 feet, well, I ain't gonna say 100, let's say 10,000 feet in the air. And all of a sudden your plane just, what you gonna do? You sit, matter of fact, you thinking about the prophets. Because the word that went out. You entertainers know, man. You rappers know. Ain't no, this word that touched every nook and cranny. You still holding that in Habakkuk?
No.
See, that's the spirit. Get that.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 16. For thou art filled with shame for glory.
14.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord.
See, the earth is being filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord. You know who bringing the destruction is Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
As the waters cover the sea.
See, it's been got in every nook and cranny. As the waters cover the sea. The waters being a metaphor for this truth, the sea being a metaphor for the people. So the Lord has poured out his spirit. There's no cloak. So when the rapper, I forgot this guy's name, I think he was like a producer. But he had cake too. And you know what I'm talking about? Edelman out the Zakba did a video on that dude.
I know exactly.
You know?
Northern tribe.
Yeah, Northern Tribe. Yeah, he ain't got no clothes. So what is he thinking about? We're going there. What is he he thinking about the prophets. I guarantee you, he done came across something. Because he was praying to somebody on the way down. Nothing he could do. Go ahead, Doc. You got a precept?
Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottom.
That was it on that. Whole Wisdom of Solomon 1 started like 7. You got your precept out?
Yeah,
Go
easy
ahead.
coming back on up.
This Matthew 24 and 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached
Yep.
in all the world
Yep.
for a witness unto all
See,
nations.
you ain't got no cloak now. It's being preached into all the world by what? By way of the internet. Go ahead.
And then shall the end come.
See? And then shall the end come. The end of Esau's rulership. All right? The last leg of the proverbial Roman Empire. You got a precept? Go ahead.
There's Titus 2 and 11. It said, for the grace of the Most High that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men.
Yep. Yeah, it has appeared to all men. But who's going to believe on the report? Or is the elect? Who's going to hearken until that alarm being sounded? Can you get that in Joel too? Who's going to hearken, man? The alarm is being sent out, like the brother read. You know, it has appeared before all men. Go ahead, Al.
God, the book of Joel 2 and verse 1, blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
Yep.
And sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
See, in my holy mountain. He said, in Zion. Go ahead.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Yep.
For the day of the Lord Yahweh Bashimon cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
It is not at hand. The Lord is ready, man. What is that? Romans 9. Where it says, what? Get that. Yep, willing to show his wrath. You got it? You got a precept? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 6:10. To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear?
Yeah, who the Lord gonna speak to give warning that they may hear? Well, the warning is really for the elect, you know? Because them the only ones who gonna hearken to the call. I'm the only ones who gonna believe the report. We read that in Habakkuk 4. It didn't profit them not being mixed with faith. There's more on that? Go ahead.
Say, behold, their ear is uncircumcised. They cannot hearken.
They can't understand. Go ahead.
Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it.
They ain't got no delight in it. You don't see the prophet. You don't see the prophet in not eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You don't see the prophet in not committing adultery. You don't see the prophet in not being a nigger. Well, and that's required of you. You got a precept out? Go ahead.
This is Romans 11:7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for.
Go ahead.
But the election have obtained it.
Go ahead.
And the rest were blinded.
Yeah, the rest were blinded. The mental faculty was blinded to understand the truth. Go ahead.
According as it is written, the Most High hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see,
Continue.
and ears that they should not hear until this day.
Yeah, until this day. No, they're not going to get it because the Lord has blocked their understanding till this day. You got that? Yeah, Romans 9.
Romans 9:22. What if the Most High willing to show his wrath and to make his power known?
Yeah, the Lord is ready to make his power known. Go ahead.
Endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction.
Who is the vessel of wrath? Esau, the so-called white man. The Lord created this devil just for that purpose. That's his role in the movie. And what are you to say? Right? Go ahead.
Verse 23. And that he might make known his riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared on the glory
from the beginning. Go ahead.
Even us whom he have called, not of the Jews only, but also of the Gentiles.
The Gentile state of mind Israelites, man. Nigga get something. Only the Israelites get salvation. Period. You got it out.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 7. For the Spirit of the Lord filleth the world.
Again, there's no cloak. You can't get past this. It's already out there. The Spirit of the Lord filleth the world. Go ahead.
And that which containeth all things have knowledge of the voice.
And that which containeth all things have knowledge of the voice. Continue.
Therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid.
And that's what you're saying. This damn devil's being revealed too. Therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. You got this crease and people believing in Christianity from 75% of Americans believing in Christianity at the beginning of the year to now is at 58%. That's a year jump, man. Well, who you think performing that work? Is the Lord Yahweh Shah. So all the unrighteous things that Esau has laid out, which includes Christianity, plantation Christianity, right, is now being revealed. Read that again from the top.
Therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. Neither shall vengeance, when it punisheth, pass by him.
Ooh, neither shall vengeance, when it punisheth, pass by him. Man, you gonna get it, E. There ain't nowhere around. Go ahead.
For inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly.
Prolonged, intense questioning. Like the brother say, where was you at 70 AD? That's what it's coming down to. Woo, come on, man. Prolonged, intense questioning. Now I know for a fact myself this year, I did not know that those certain lakes here,
that was new.
That was something new. Oh, the Lord revealing them, man. He's exposing this devil. Now that the Spirit of the Lord is filling the world. You ain't got no cloak for your sin. If you don't hearken to the report, you're going to be destroyed. You got a precept out? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. And he shall not be able to hide himself.
Yeah, so much so. You got folks down there. What was that? Cuba? They had the president president assassinated? What was that at down there?
Haiti.
Haiti. They so much so that Haiti said that it was the United States come in with a damn psyops, and they even found a so-called CIA agent that was with them. You know, but you ain't heard nothing else about that story though. Years ago, decades ago, you wouldn't hear about Esau, you know, with his hands and taking down this regime or toppling this government and setting up a public government. Now, it's being considered. The Lord is putting you on Front Street. You cannot hide yourself. Part of the things coming, you know, at the end is this nigga being revealed. You got a piece up? Go ahead.
Lamentations 4:21.
Yep.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Yeah, Esau, be happy. Live it up. This is your last hoorah. This is your last ride. So the things you ain't done now, you better go ahead and do them. Go ahead,
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz.
Yep.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Yep.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Woo, and that shall make thyself naked. And that's what you see in these certain people exposing them, like the woman who came out with the information regarding 1681 that Elder Malcolm had brought out. Man, all these things are being revealed in this time. You know, the concept of white, you know. There's more on that?
22.
Go ahead.
It said the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished,
Yep.
O daughter of Zion.
Yep.
He would no mercy. It's like he would no more carry thee away into captivity.
Yep.
He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
Mm-hmm.
He would despise. It's like he would discover thy sins.
Yeah, man, you gonna get paid back for all the shit you did. Period. The Lord is discovering your sins. You know? Again, I ain't know about that, man. That's something new.
That was crazy right
It's like where they actually ran the so-called Negroes out of a certain town, and to cover up their wickedness, they flooded that motherfucker and made a lake. But see, we wouldn't have known about that. Matter of fact, hold that. Let's get there in 2 Thessalonians.
there. 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except they come and fall away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
See, and that man of sin be revealed. We had to fall away from our heritage, coming over here on cargo slave ships. The Lord has granted us and stirred up our pure minds to understand his judgment, understanding that's why we came over here in the first place, okay? And what else? He revealing this damn devil in his time. Go ahead,
He said, the son of perdition who opposed him and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
And this devil did do that. Iconoclasm, his movies, his paintings. You know, he's trying to show himself he is the Most High, man. Blaspheme. Damn devils, man. You don't see no damn Chinese, you know, I don't want to say the word. EA suits, you know. You don't see that. But you see it with this goddamn devil. He's trying to put himself in the place of the Lord, man. That's the only way this nigga can maintain power. But see, all that stuff is being revealed. You know? You got that. Oh, you got, yeah. Oh, you got something? Yeah, go ahead.
2 Nephi 6 and 27.
Yep.
For evil shall be put out,
Yep.
and deceit shall be quenched.
Yep.
As for faith, it shall flourish.
Yep.
Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
And guess what, man? You know, it started with our Bivens, but it sprung forth in a life in 2007 when the apostles and the elders went on YouTube. And now it's everywhere. You can't, it's so beautiful, you can't even keep up with how many camps it is, man. You got brothers on the other side who believe in the same doctrine you go out and teach, man. You know? That's the spirit of the Lord filling the world, waking up his elect, and bringing down this devil, revealing them. That was it on that?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things.
That's a pure remembrance. Go ahead.
And now ye know what will hold him, that he might be revealed in his time.
And we in those times. We at the end of this thing. He's been revealed in this time. Go ahead.
For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
And that was when? Back in the Romans, right? The mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Go ahead.
Only he now that letter will let until he be taken out of the way.
Hey, that go back to that Romans 9. What is the Lord willing to show his wrath? He's letting this devil get only so far. What is that, Job 13 and 4? Where it says his months are with thee? Or is that 14 and 4? See if you can get that real quick. So yeah, man, you're not gonna extend your time.
Yeah, Job 14 and 5, seeing his days are determined.
Yep, that's it.
The number of his months are with thee.
Yep.
That was appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Yep. Yeah, you ain't passing your bounds, man. You gonna go right there exactly where your Habashah say you want. All right? And in him revealing you, your kingdom is being brought down. The elect is being activated because they already been sealed. They're hearing the word. They're hearkening to the report. They're believing the warning that the Lord is sending out. And in turn, you being revealed, devil. Go back to 2 Thessalonians.
2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Oh, that's what you're saying there. The Lord is consuming you with the spirit of his mouth. A live stream after live stream, video after video, edification after edification. The Lord is consuming you devils. So much so you passing out strikes like candy. Damn, these niggas crazy. You can't do nothing against the word. Go ahead. It's certain brothers on page, like Apostle Rumla on page 12. That lets you know he had 11 more pages before then. Come on, man. You got it out.
It says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Yeah, the chronological order. This devil is being consumed with the spirit of the Lord's mouth, right? And then he's going to be destroyed with the brightness of his coming. With those chariots and those ICBM missiles coming to tear this place up. There's one more verse.
Yeah, come. Verse 9.
Oh, yeah, come.
Yep. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth that they might be saved.
You receive not the love of the truth that you might be saved. But what?
It says, and for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. That they all might be damned who believe not the truth but have pleasure in unrighteousness.
You have pleasure in unrighteousness. Meaning you love the way of Esau. You have pleasure in unrighteousness. That's ultimately why you're going to die. You got a precept? Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's Obadiah, starting 3. Obadiah 3. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee.
Yep.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Go ahead.
Whose habitation is high.
Yep.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Continue.
Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars,
meaning his weapons. Go ahead.
thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord.
Keep going on that.
Verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
Jump down to where it says, the Lord is revealing him. I want to say like 2 verses down.
6.
Yep, 6.
Yeah. All right, verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out?
Yep.
How are his hidden things sought up?
Yeah, how is but by the spirit and power of the Lord's mouth. This devil is being revealed. How are his things searched out? That was it on that. You got a precept out?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's Daniel's 2 and 21. He changeth the times and the seasons.
Yep.
He removeth kings and setteth up kings.
Yep.
He giveth wisdom unto the wise.
The Lord, hey, that entails that you had to be wise to get the wisdom in the first place. What does it say? In Proverbs, a wise man will hear. Yeah. Read that from the top again, huh?
Verse 21. He changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings.
Yeah, and we in the season the Lord is removing this nigga Esau, man. right? And he's going to set up the children of Israel under Yahweh Shai. The next rulership coming to the planet Earth. Go ahead, Al.
He giveth wisdom unto the wise.
Yep, see? Go ahead.
And knowledge to them that know understanding.
And knowledge to them that know understanding. That's cold. Is it more than that up?
The deep secrets. Verse 42.
Nah, that's it on that. You got a precept? Go ahead.
Psalms 85 and 11, truth shall spring out of the earth,
Yep.
and righteousness shall look down from heaven.
Yeah, truth is springing out of the earth by way of the internet, man. Okay? It's being broadcast everywhere. It's springing forth. That's how the Lord said his word would be. It's like a seed. Now it flourished to the point now you can't even get away from it. There's folks on TikTok, you know, everywhere. YouTube, right? I'm not on Facebook anymore, but I know brothers that talk about it being on Facebook.
Daily motion.
Yo, see? BitChute. What else? What's the next new Odyssey?
I know, my son, he on daily motion.
Yeah, I'm on Daily Motion.
Oh,
too.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, man, you got to get to these alternate pages. We might not be on YouTube, but the word will still be going out. And it's going to be up to the believers to know where the word is at. And the Lord will lead you to that. You know? It can be, right, man? They said a famine of hearing the word. You got a precept out? You got more on that?
No, I got nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and get your precept out.
Let's back up the precept that brought out earlier. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 75, starting at verse 6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west,
Yep.
nor from the south, but the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and set up another.
Yeah, he put them down one and set up of another. That's what the Lord is doing. What is that? Where it says, I want to say Ecclesiastes 3. Well, not Ecclesiasticus, but Ecclesiastes, where it says it's a time and season. He pluck up one and then, yeah, somebody get that. It's a time and place for everything. And we're in the time of a time to be planted and a time to be rooted up. That's it. You got that?
From the top.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can start from the top. That's fine.
Okay, cool. It's Ecclesiastes 3:1.
Yep.
To everything there is a season
Yep.
and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Go ahead. Oh, a time to every purpose under the heaven. What is under the earth? A time to every purpose. When we're in the time of the season of this damn devil being brought down, being revealed, the children of Israel waking up to their heritage, coming back to Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity. Go ahead, Al.
A time to be born and a time to die.
Yep.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Yeah.
A time to kill and a time to heal.
You see, it says a time to plant and a time to pluck up, which has been planted, that green bay tree that has been planted in the earth. It has spread out its branches, infected every place. Oh, we was going to read that in Habakkuk, but that wasn't the point then. But yeah, this devil that gave everybody that drink, you know? And now it's being revealed, so much so these other nations are pissed. And they ready to destroy the whore. Is more on that precept you had? That was it on that? Okay. You got, yeah, get your other precept.
Yeah, this Joel 20 verse 23. It said, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him.
Yeah, when you think your new world order is a crown of success, the Lord is going to cast them missiles on your ass. Go ahead,
It's a raining upon
See?
upon him while he is eating.
Yeah, he going to catch that fire. You got it? Go ahead.
Come, this is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun
Yep.
and in the moon.
Oh, we started out with the signs, man. Been a hell of a year. The Lord has been put in work. So much so we can't even expound on all of it. Go ahead.
And in the stars,
Yep.
and upon the earth distress of
And
nations.
we're seeing all that occur. Go ahead.
With perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring.
Go ahead.
Men's hearts fail in them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
Yeah, looking after those things. I mean, you want to see the prophecies playing out. You want to see these things coming to pass. Go ahead.
For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
Yep.
And when these things begin to come to pass,
Yep.
then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Yeah, for your redemption draweth nigh. The Lord said, look up. He giving us a pep talk. He's saying your redemption draweth nigh, right? Matter of fact, let's close it out at Romans 13. I think it's Romans 13 and 11. Let's close it out there. Yeah, man, we at the end of this thing, man. It's beautiful. If you in the right spirit, you know, you hastening the coming of the Lord. You don't want to continue to be in this damn captivity. You don't want to continue to be under the foot of Esau, man. You know? And they think it's a joke. What the fuck you got the smirk on your face? We gonna see you have a smirk on your face when the family lay hold to your ass. And you up there in your baby dirty diapers. Fuck. Go ahead,
Come, this is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Yeah, it's high time to awake out of sleep. It's high time. You see the judgment going out. You see in the prophecies play out. Oh, like the elder has said, you see the prophecies jumping off the page. Go ahead.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Yeah, it's close, man. Go ahead.
The night is far spent.
Yep.
The day is at hand.
Go ahead.
Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness,
Yep.
and let us put on the armor of light.
And let us put on the armor of light, man. Cast off the works of darkness. That was on that right. Well, we pray this been edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much straight to you brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Shalom.
Shalom. DTA, above the ball. Soon.
Nice.
Tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah.